A very warm afternoon to all my class 9 students. Well, I, Sakshi Singh, welcome you all in this third session of economics. Well, my dear students, in the previous class, we discussed about economic activities. Okay, so here in this session, I shall be telling you about non economic activities. Perhaps you might be aware about all those activities which comes under economic and non economic, but maybe that you do not know that how to categorize those activities into economic and non-economic activities. So economic activities we dealt it yesterday only, and you are very well aware about this term economic activities. Now let's take a tour, okay, or you can say let's explore more about non-economic activities. So here I go. So here I start with the presentation, okay. So, what non-economic activities? Okay, what does it mean? Well, it means that providing services to others without any regard to monetary gain. Well, we discussed in the previous class that what do you mean by monetary? Monetary means it is everything is related to money. Okay, and monetary is not related to money. So, non-economic activities are what? Wholesale, these activities are not related to money. Well, it also satisfies one's emotional and social needs. It could be like social value, social activities, religious activities, charitable, parental, recreational activities, okay, which satisfies one's emotional and social needs. These are done to get mental or psychological satisfaction in nature, just to gain love, sympathy, to show affection, you can say, okay. So all these things are what? Non-economic activities. Well, some common examples of non-economic activity we can see here. First is free time activities, like it's as in your terms you talk about like leisure activities. Okay, leisure time activities. We'll just name it in your school that we have LTA. Okay, but that is non-economic activities. In your idle time, what do you do? Family commitment and activities. This activity is dedicated and inspired by family. For example, a teacher education to her or his own child at home, and the doctor consulting his family, etc. Cultural and religious activities. The activity includes happiness and mental. Example, worshipping God, visiting temple, visiting church, mosque, whatever. Social welfare activities. It is based on passionate feeling of helping or sympathizing towards others. In direct words, if you say that you will have to be a little bit more empathetic towards the needs of the person. So that is non-economic activity. Well, let's have some example. Like you can say there are activities, okay, which can be economic and which can be non-economic. It totally depends on the circumstances. So what those circumstances would be. Here, just with an example, it's there. See, here you can see a child, the child is there, and the mother is teaching her own child. And here, the same thing, but the teacher as a mother, or you can say the teacher is teaching the entire school. So, mother teaching her child, teacher teaching in a school. Same thing is there, but activities are different. One is for paid and one is for the self satisfaction. Okay, that is the basic difference between economic and non-economic. Let's have a look difference between economic and non-economic activity. Yes. There are four bases: objectives, types, scope, and return. So objectives, these activities are related to wealth or money, just to opposite of non-economic activity, just for the pleasure, love, and affection. It is divided into production, this we discussed in the first class also of economic activity. Production, distribution, consumption, and exchange. These are divided into social, religious, charitable, parental, and recreational activities. Scope, these activities would take place either between employer and employee, between producer and consumer. Why? Because one person is produce and one person consumes. And the person who is consuming, he or she has to pay the amount against that services, or between a profession and a client. These activities are generally take place between family members or between social workers and those who are being served by them. Return. These are done with the expectations of earning and income in return. Again, there is a monetary gain. Okay. And these are done to get mental or psychological satisfaction in return. So this thing is a basic difference between economic and non-economic activity. So I would request you that you people just jot down all important points in your fair economics form. So that, because the thing is that whatever you have learned, and whether you have watched this video or you are writing the notes, the MCQ would be based on in any of the part of the NCRT or any part of your book. So in that case, your concept should be clear. Whatever, it doesn't matter, the question comes from the middle of the sentence, middle of the paragraph, middle of the chapter, wherever. But the thing is that you should be very much clear about your concepts. Okay. So here I take the leave now. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you people enjoyed this session and you will take the benefit of this video very much, and just jot down all important points in your fair copy. Till then, stay blessed, stay happy. Bye bye, everyone.